Okay, so how is your day going?
Yeah, it's good. Thanks for asking. How about you? How's your day going so far?
It's going great. Thanks for asking. Okay.
How's the weather there?
The weather is calm and pleasant.
Okay, I just forget
Oh,
where are you from?
I'm from Rajasthan. And you?
I'm from Uttar Pradesh, Kanpur.
Yes, okay, perfect. Okay, so you saw today's topic in the session notes?
Yeah, it was all about machine and human beings, if I'm not wrong.
Okay. Yes, yes. So would you like to discuss on that?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, all right. So how do you think that technology is changing our life? You think it's changing our life for good or bad?
Yes, both. Somewhat we are becoming advanced, and at the same point of time, we are leaving a lot of things, nature and natural things. So it is making our life fast. I would say like faster, what I would say. But at the same point of time, we are losing the connection, from the roots, which is really important for humans' life. We are not able to focus on the etiquettes, ethics, moral, and many more things. Family culture and traditional things are not there now. Now we are trying to become advanced and following the Western culture, and we are trying to become more
Hmm.
advanced in that sense. Yeah, that's what I would say.
Okay. So it's not moral, it's moral.
What's that, please?
It's not moral, it's moral. Moral lessons, that moral values are decreasing.
Mm-hmm. It's moral.
Okay.
Moral. What's that?
Moral. Moral is a
Moral.
different word. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Moral is has an E behind it. Moral. That is different, but the word you are using is moral.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so is the chat box visible to you?
Yeah. So yes, it
Okay,
is.
so can you see the word? Hmm.
Yeah, didactic. What's
Can
that?
you see the word?
Yes, I can see it.
It's
Like
didactic. Hmm.
DIDACTIC.
Yes, it's didactic.
What does it mean?
It means moral. Moral values, we can say didactic values. It's a synonym.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we can use this words, we can replace this word with the word didactic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So do you think that technology is decreasing the unemployment opportunities for people? Employment opportunities, sorry.
Yes, for sure. Nowadays, we don't need a lot of men for it because machine can handle a lot of things, and we need operators for them. So
Hmm.
that's of course somewhat if I'll say about the physical labors and physical work that's very less now because we can do everything from machine itself. Like tractors are there, but at the same point of time as we are into IT sector, so they are developing a lot of employment opportunities for people as well to create this online and digital world. So both are there, but I would say like physically it's really less now. Physical workers are
Okay.
suffering. You need to know the computer skills or languages, otherwise you would be unemployed or you would get really less.
Hmm. Okay. So what do you think that AI is there to replace us or to help us?
AI is there to help us at this moment, what I think. But somewhat it
Hmm.
is going to be really monotonous and it will, somewhat it is decreasing the value of human being. Somewhat, but the same point of time, they can't replace emotions, I would say.
Yes,
It's
yes.
there, you can deal with it, you can learn everything from AI, you can do things faster. As I said in the beginning, it is all about making your life faster. People are running for it, scientists or like all the engineers, they are working for making it faster. Okay, that's it. So the same point of time, it can be
Hmm.
fast, but the another point we can lose that is emotion. We don't give a lot of attention to emotions now. So yeah,
Hmm. Okay. So it's not fast, it's faster.
faster. Okay.
Okay. So what is your mother tongue?
It's Hindi.
Okay, all right. Because I can see the influence of that in the in your English language. Some
Yeah,
pronunciations
exactly.
they are
If I
like,
had been living in this place, so for sure MTI would be there.
okay, yes. What is the local language over there?
I'm from Kanpur, so that is Kanpuriya dialect.
Okay, yes. All right. So you know this dialect,
Which one?
the Kanpuri dialect?
Yes, why not? Of course. I have been living here for more than 20 years, so I speak in the same,
Hmm.
manner the people do here.
Okay, all right, no issues. So do you think that technology is also causing many health issues in us in a human beings?
Yes, like physical issues
Hmm.
and like mental issues as well, because what about
Hmm.
physical? Now the people, they don't move. Now you can work from home and you don't have to go anywhere to work. People, they used to move like 3 kilometer, 10, 15, but now you can sit and you can do it. Sitting continuously for 8 or 9 hours on chair in front of a screen is really harmful for, mental health and physical health both. So it's, of
Hmm.
course, like I would say, and people are becoming like lethargic. They don't want to do anything by themselves. Like they want to use machinery for everything. For headache also, they have a machinery. For this brooming
Hmm.
and mopping things also, they have machines now. So they don't want to
Hmm.
do
Hmm.
this manual work by like physical labor. So that is making us more lazy, and we are becoming what I can say, sick as well. But at the same point of time, we want to do a lot of exercises or treadmill and things to be fit. But what was the
Hmm.
system 30 or 40 or 50 years ago, that there was no need of doing something specifically for your health or a specific, because work used to be like that. Ladies used to
Hmm.
do a lot of things at house, in house, and men also, they used to go on agricultural lands. So that's how it was. But nowadays it's really like nothing is there, nothing physical. You can sit on chair and work for hours and
Hmm.
hours. That is causing
Hmm.
a lot of physical and mental health both.
Yes, it is true. So have you heard this word in this chat box? Can you see it?
Insomnia, yes.
Hmm. You
Yes.
know its meaning?
Yes, it's a disease, the people who are not able to sleep, or they don't get sleep well.
Hmm. Yes. Okay, so don't you think that this is a very major problem of this current generation of ours because they're unable to fall asleep because they're facing many mental instability or mental issues, we can say.
Yeah, exactly. It's a common problem in youngsters, most of the youngsters or the people who work for IT on a screen. And after
Hmm.
a screen also, when you work for company, then also what you do after, you take your phone and start scrolling. So most of the
Hmm.
time on the screen. So, but as we get the recommendations that we should avoid the screen before sleeping or after waking up. So it's good for health, but we are not doing it. So that's why it's a common problem like among us now. And a lot of people, they suffer from it. I heard from people, they are in good profession, they are scientists, professors, engineers, but they say like it's very difficult for them to get sound sleep.
Hmm. We can say that even successful people like celebrities, they are also facing such issues.
Yes.
Okay, so do you think that money can buy us happiness or health is also needed?
Not at all. Money can just solve your problems. You can. It's good for your necessities. You can buy things. Money can
Hmm.
buy things, and things can give you comfort. Okay, but it can't give you
Yeah.
happiness at all. So, and
Yes.
nowadays we are giving more importance to machines, moreover, if we talk about like human beings, so we should give like importance to human, but nowadays we are giving importance to machines. So that's a big problem nowadays. So we can't get happiness by non-living things.
Because we are running behind materialistic things and not behind
Mhm.
humans.
Mhm.
Okay. So have you heard this word?
Yeah, I heard Pride and Prejudice.
Hmm. You know its meaning?
No.
Okay, so pride. I can say that Ashutosh is proud of himself because he is a scholar.
Mm-hmm.
Pride is having
Yes,
respect in one's own self. Pride.
yes.
Of this word, prejudice.
No, not really.
Okay. So prejudice basically means the judgments we make of others on the
Mhm.
basis of caste, religion, color, or like anything. Especially we can say status, that if someone is of very rich status, we can assume that he or she is very proud of himself or herself. Okay.
Okay.
So it is basically the judgments we make. Okay. So do you think that a
Mhm.
person should possess both pride and prejudice?
It depends on a person to person. What's my opinion? No, not really. It's not compulsory to be to have like the pride over anything whatever you have done. As already said, like nothing makes you extraordinary, because whatever you are doing, a lot of people have done that before. Or but only the saying, for the sake of saying that you are different from others, you can make like you can be proud on yourself. And that's not good to be judgmental or judge somebody or to show that you are better than others. No, not really.
Okay, but don't you think that sometimes we should have both pride and prejudice? Because if we are not able to make judgments, we can generally fall into traps.
What kind of traps means? What kind of judgment is important? Means like judging people according to their behaviors?
Not really judging, but like for example, if you met a stranger, okay, and if you are not
Hmm.
able to judge that person properly, and maybe if he turns out to be a kidnapper or any robber, then we can be in danger. So we sometimes
Yeah,
have to make
that
judgments
can be
which can
another
save us.
aspect of it. Of course, like you have to be cautious, and at least you
Yes.
should know like yeah, from the behaviors you can. But when a person is good enough, like then also if you are trying to find out their mistakes, that's not a good thing. So because nobody is
Hmm.
perfect, and human being is made of mistakes.
Yes, that is right. Do you have any phobias? Something which you're scared of?
Yes, sometimes heights, water as well. When water as well, of course, I'm afraid. Like people go for swimming, and but for me, it's not a cup of tea. So
Hmm.
that's what I would say. Yeah.
Okay, so you're scared of heights also. Hmm. Okay, so because of that, you can't do any adventure activities, right? Like
I don't
people
want to do
prefer
it.
to
Of course,
do.
I don't like hiking, and I don't want to go on mountains. So the people they want to
Oh,
visit, but for me, it's normal to be on plain area.
hmm.
I don't have any
Okay.
like
Hmm.
desires to go like Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh, or
Hmm.
maybe some other like hilly places.
Hmm. Okay. So do you like to watch sunrise or sunset?
Yes, but difficult. Living in the city, it's not a normal thing to go out, even though in the early morning or evening. Most of the time we are in room. So, but I like to do that when I go back go back to my hometown. Then I do it sometimes.
Hmm. Okay. So have you heard this term?
Yes, dusk and dawn.
Hmm. You know its meaning?
No, I don't.
Okay, so dusk means after sunset.
Okay.
We say na that it's getting dusky because there is no light. So after sunset,
Hmm.
we can say it's dusk, and dawn is before sunrise, when the sun has not risen.
Okay.
Some people they prefer waking up early just to witness the sunrise.
Hmm.
Okay. So what do you prefer to do when you wake up? You like to practice yoga or meditation?
Nothing. When I wake up at 7, I just attend spiritual classes related to our
Hmm.
scriptures, Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam.
Hmm. So is it helping you? What are the advantages they are giving you?
Like human beings, of course, a lot of advantages. I can't tell you in numbers. It's all about. It's very important to know the ultimate goal of human being. So scriptures are really important, and of course, I feel they are important. Like I don't know about the benefits, but it is important for a person to know.
Okay. So you do believe in God, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Then do you believe in ghosts or any evil power?
Yes, yes. Why not? If the soul part is there, so after death also sometimes soul is here. So
Hmm. Okay. So have you ever felt that a spirit is following you?
following you, I can't say like followed me, but of course I experienced like in hostel.
Okay. Can you share your experience?
It was all about when I was in 11th standard. So it was night, almost 10 or 11. So I was just in my playground, and most of the boys in my uh, like classmates were watching something, and but I was only there, and I was using my smartphone and watching some videos. But I felt like somebody would be coming and he would ask me like, Ashutosh, what are you doing? I felt the footsteps, kind of the voice of footsteps, but nobody was there. And like, but I felt the kind of hand on my shoulder that somebody is there. But when I tried like, left and right, I tried to like, look at him, but nobody was there. So at that point of time, it was okay for me. But next day, when one of my friends told me the story that somebody got died in a nearby village, and they left and just they throwed the body, that half burnt dead body, nearby the school building or nearby the playground of us. So then I felt
Hmm.
maybe it could be. So I felt really bad about it. So it happens like if somebody is committing suicide, then most
Hmm.
probably like the soul would be here only. So,
Okay. Yes. All right. So we never say somebody got died. We say somebody died.
okay.
Okay. Got is not required there. Okay. Ashutosh, so throughout the session, I noticed that your sentence structuring is good and you are able to express yourself topics and you were able to like put your thoughts into it, which is a very good thing. But I think some meanings we can add. We can add more words to our vocabulary. We can just try replacing the ordinary words with synonyms. That is the best way of improving a conversation.